Milling grain with KitchenAid's Grain Mill, not a sponsor. For our all-grain brew, is it what it is cracked up to be? Cracked. You crack the grains. There are mills better suited for this task, like the three-roller mill. But sometimes, the best tool is the one you're with. Your desired amount of coarseness will differ if you are brewing in a bag or all-in-one brewing. I am going for all-in-one brewing. On a serious note, grain dust safety should not be taken lightly. Eye protection, face mask, and ventilation if indoors. Any grain that is low moisture and low oil can be used in these type of mills. Barley, wheat, rye, maybe not flaked grains, and definitely not coffee beans. We are going to crank our mill to 12 for the coarsest setting, of course. And this is what we ended up with. This might work if we were going for brew in a bag, possibly, but definitely not for what we need it for. So let's crank this up to 24. Take our scrapey, brushy tool that comes with the mill and take off the adjustment dial. Add 2 washers. And screw back in the dial. Needless to say, this will not be covered by the warranty. Doing this will push the shaft up somewhat, but there is still plenty of material for the PTO to grab a hold of. After the modification, setting it to 9 on the dial got us there. Now we have one other trick to help us out. Conditioning the grains. Applying some moisture to the grains, we make the husk more pliable. This seems to help with a more uniform crush and mash flow without the need for rice hulls.
What did you call me?
Rice hulls. 5-gallon bucket, food grade, is great to use. Or your favorite orange bucket. Calculate your grain weight and multiply it by 2% to get the starting point. I have 11 pounds. So 3.52 ounces of water, a little under half a cup. I layer in the grain and water with a spray bottle. And shake, shake, shake. Now let it sit for no less than 10 minutes. It has been described as leathery to the touch after conditioning. And I won't argue with that. And here are the results. I feel like the conditioning made some difference here. Most of the grain that I have received, conditioning has not made a big difference, but it definitely can. My guess would be age and packaging. One more modification. This little hopper will not do. I want it to hold at least 5 pounds of grain at a time. So I took 2 1-gallon water jugs and modified it like so to fit in the gap of the hopper shield. Remove the hopper shield and place the hopper extension inside the hopper. Then reinsert the shield and screw it down. I made a second one that holds nicely just by compression. Now we have it all put together with our grains conditioned, our customized mill. What you want to do is set this on stir, or I guess that would be one. After you plug it in. To date, I have milled over 450 pounds with this setup, only on the stir setting, and at most 15 pounds at one time. Haven't had any problems with overheating motors like I have read about in other online posts. For 11 pounds, it'll take approximately 45 minutes. If you happen to have some canned air blowing it down, we'll get rid of all the little grain kernels that are in there. About every 3 to 5 brews, I clean out the mill. After cleaning, I apply some lard where the shaft spins in the casing, also where the shaft meets the adjustable knob. Here's to a full belly, a heavy purse, and a light heart.
Cheers.